A recent video that's been getting quite popular and is popular on YouTube is the video Sharia in the US, Sharia in Dearborn, Michigan. Now, this video has received over 1 million hits thanks to promotion from right-wing websites such as Jihad Watch, Front Page Magazine, and these guys basically promoted the video and sent it around, and that's why it's so popular. The video was up for many days and was not even close to receiving as many hits as it is now. I believe it was like something like 1,500 views, and then 2 days later I went and watched it and it had over 200,000 views. So it doesn't take a genius to figure out why this video is as popular as it seems to be. Now anyway, what makes this interesting is I personally know the Christians who were involved. I know them. I've debated them. I will debate them again, and I must say that they're nice guys, especially David Wood. I like the guy. Every time we met, I got along with him. He even helped me out a few months ago, so he is a good guy. But now, I must disagree with his tactics and what he's doing here. For starters, the title of the video says, Sharia in the US. Now, is that even true? Ladies and gentlemen, any of you in America, you can go to a strip club, you can go to Las Vegas, drink alcohol, book an online escort. You can do all of these things in America. Now, does that sound like Sharia law is in America? Of course not. Furthermore, there's like only 10 million Muslims in America, and I'm giving the highest number. I mean, even Christian right-wing conservatives would say there's only 2 million, like Rush Limbaugh. So, at most, there's 2 to 10 million Muslims in America. Do you really think that it's feasible that in a nation out of 300 million people, that 2 to 10 million Muslims can impose Sharia law in America? I mean, Muslims aren't even that influential in America. It's not like the vice president is Muslim. It's not like you have congressman after congressman who are Muslim. I believe there's like only 1 Muslim congressman and 1 Muslim senator, and I'm not even sure about that. So what we already see is a lot of conservative right-wing Christian fear-mongering, which is a common tactic. They always do it. You can go search YouTube videos and you'll find right-wing after right-wing Christian always saying these fear-mongering stuff. Armageddon is here. We're gonna get nuked. The North Koreans are coming. The Iraqis have nuclear bombs. One after the other. So this is typical Christian fear-mongering. Now to the video itself. Sure, the Christians were pushed around. It wasn't nice. But I mean, I even got worse beatings than that. I mean, if some of the worst beatings I got was like that, it would be a lovely day. In fact, you can go watch videos on YouTube of people getting tasered for simply asking questions. You can go watch videos of people getting the stuffing kicked out of them by the police for peacefully protesting on the streets of America. I mean, if that's how bad it gets that a few security guards come push you around a bit and put their hand in front of the camera, it would be a much, much better place. But you see, the Christians were not as innocent as they tried to make themselves out to be. You see, the camera people, the on-site people who were running the place kept telling them, don't record me, don't put me on the camera, stop recording me. But the Christians kept harassing them. They kept putting the camera on their faces. There was one point in the video where one of the Christian, I believe it was David Wood, he was standing in front of a female security guard, just standing there recording her. Come on, you know what you were doing. You were provoking them, and they were stupid that they fell for the bait. So at the end of the day, both parties were wrong. Don't get me wrong. Just because these security guards told the Christians, stop recording us, stop harassing us, it doesn't give them a right to push the Christians around. Although they didn't really push them around, a few small shoves isn't really that bad, but they had no right to do that, and the Christians had no right to keep recording them when it was harassing them. When someone tells you, stop recording me, stop harassing me, and you know it's getting on their nerves, and you know they're gonna react, you should stop recording them. You know what you're doing. So really, the whole video has been blown out of proportion. Only a fool would watch that video and get scared and think, oh my God, the Muslims, they're coming. So Now, now. We all know that if we went to a Christian event, not even a Christian event, if we went to the Deep South, a Republican event, and we went as liberals, not even Muslims, if we went as liberals with gay marriage signs, you think they wouldn't harass you? They would probably come knock you out. They would, who knows what they do. In fact, the atheists have come to our help. Yes, the secular atheists have come to our help. You see, as many of you may know, the healthy addict is a member. She's like the president of a secular society. And recently, she and many other seculars, the secular society, visited a Christian Creationist museum. Guess what happened? Guess what? Guess what? One of the seculars was kicked out. And guess what? He wasn't kicked out for asking a question, because you can't even ask questions in that place. He wasn't kicked out for harassing them with a camera. You know why he was kicked out? He was kicked out because of something he said to his friend. He basically said, I don't want to give money to this place. Another Christian overheard them. They told security and they said, get out. So notice, this guy was kicked out for simply making a comment. Welcome to the Christian police state. Can we say that? Well, if we want to use the Christians' logic, of course we can. As they said, Sharia in the U.S., Christian theocracy in the U.S. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, by the way, you can watch the video on the Healthy Addicts channel. I'm going to post the link. Watch it at the side. By the way, Muslims, as I said, are a minority in America. The Christian right are not. The Christian conservatives are not in a minority. They do have a power to influence, and they are running for power. Remember Sarah Palin? Remember her? Remember Bush? Remember Mike Huckabee? All these people are in your government, and they're running for power. So you see, these Christian conservatives, they do have the power to silence you, and they are trying to do that. They kick people out of creationist museums. They're trying to ban gay marriage, Proposition 8. They're trying to get Obama out of power because he's supposedly Kenyan. They're trying to stop evolution in school. Who's the people over and over again trying to get things banned in America? Not the Muslims, it's the Christian right, who will one day come into power again. And ladies and gentlemen, Christian right-wing anti-government militias are on the rise. Did you know that? Now imagine that. Imagine Muslim anti-government militias were on the rise in America. Imagine the reaction. But the fact is, anti-government Christian right-wing militias with guns are on the rise in America. So who should you fear? The minority Muslims who don't even have power to impose Sharia and who are not even trying to? Or the right-wing Christians who are trying to impose their Christian style on you? Think about it.